This shit is ridiculous, man. I really didn't want to have to return to Battle Wiki again, because I really wanted to leave him alone, and I really did wanted to just back off, because, you know, I don't want my whole YouTube career being just, oh, Battle Wiki is this, Battle Wiki is that. I want to move on and move on with other stuff. But at the same time, they keep on pulling this dog shit and keep poking the bear and thinking that it will not bite back. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm not playing with this wiki anymore. They can keep poking shit at me, and I'm gonna keep responding. This ain't gonna stop, man. So for context, not too long ago, I was, you know, just working on my wiki and all that stuff, just doing other stuff, really. Not even just working on my wiki, just doing other stuff. But then I get this random ass fucking wall thread about how I am apparently quote-unquote plagiarizing versus Battle Wiki and all that stuff. Mind you, not too long ago, I shouldn't say, but like way back, I remember when Ant came and told me how I'm copying versus Battle Wiki's system on that stuff, one that they didn't create because counter cheering wasn't theirs and all that shit. But ignoring that aside, and no diss towards Ant aside, I basically get this whole ass fucking thread about how I quote-unquote plagiarize shit from versus Battle Wiki, mainly the Madoka Magica pages. Was it? Yeah, the ones that he brought up was the Crim Hill page and Mommy page. Those were like the two examples. I'm not sure if he wanted me to delete any other page and all that shit, but here's the thing, and listen here, pal, I'm gonna say this as nice as I can. Nice for me, it's probably gonna be fundamentally different from you, so I don't apologize in advance. Listen here, motherfucker. Listen. I didn't plagiarize anything whatsoever. The only page you can argue was plagiarized was the Crim Hill page, and that I'll admit I plagiarized way back, because, well, I was young, and, well, I didn't have the same type of mentality as I did with my wiki and all that shit back then. That's the only thing you can argue was plagiarized, and I even deleted that promptly like you asked. But no, you're asking me to delete pages that you don't have authority over and all that shit, which is fucking ridiculous and hypocritical. Before I even get into why that's hypocritical, no. Let me just start on to the fact that, let me just defend myself and say that I apparently plagiarized. Sorry to inform you, somebody's data, or whatever the fuck your name is, I don't give a shit, honestly. To inform you, no, taking a small part of a page is not plagiarism whatsoever. It's not. As a matter of fact, that's a small reflective of the work itself. If I were to take a page and put it on my wiki, yeah, of course, that's plagiarism, that's directly plagiarism. But if I were to take a small part, and the majority of it is not the same, it's not plagiarism. So I'm not sure why you're asking me to delete shit, which mind you is an extreme action, and you trying to get fandom and all that shit, that's already extreme as it is, because it's unjustified whatsoever. No, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you could have asked me to, reword it, rewrite it, you know, something so forth and all that stuff. But no, asking me to outright delete it is a dick move. And not only is it a fucking dick move, but also it was a completely extreme as well. Like, dude, there's so much shit I can bring up that you mentioned, and not to mention, sorry, excuse me on that, but not to mention, this is just completely ridiculous. I'm not sure why you would do this just now. Like, you had all this time to come on to my wiki and say that there was an issue. Instead, you just wait till now? For what reason? That doesn't even make any damn sense at all. Like, it doesn't. And, like, here's the thing. The reasoning, what annoys me so much is not that he brought up the plagiarism thing, because I would agree to some extent that I did with the criminal Gretchen page. Yeah, I deleted that because it was blatant plagiarism. But coming to me about Mommy's page, which, by the way, is not even remotely close to what versus Battle Wiki has in terms of justification and all that stuff, coming to me that is quote-unquote plagiarism and should be deleted just because of the fact that it has similar abilities and powers of, like, section, like, what? Well, first and foremost, we don't even own the rights to these characters whatsoever. We don't own Madoka, we don't own anything, neither my wiki, neither versus Battle Wiki, none of that. We don't own the rights to any of that shit, so it's not as big of a deal as if someone was making money of something like that. Now, I will admit that plagiarism still in itself is kind of a dick move regardless, but here's the thing, I've already explained, my Mommy's page did not fucking do shit like that, and he tried to also make the argument that my Samus page was also apparently plagiarism. It was not at all. Literally fucking Samus's, the only thing you could argue was plagiarized to an extent was the abilities and stats part, but that's not what makes up most of the page though. What makes up most of the pages is justification, all that stuff. And when you look at the wiki and look at the Samus page, it is fundamentally different. It's not the same. So, asking me to say that, like, I should delete shit like that, no, that's just fucking wrong, and it's fucking dickish. And first and foremost, it's not your obligation to do so, whatever. like literally, it would be one thing if it was like a majority thing, but these are like small pages on a majority wiki that doesn't copy and paste and all that stuff. And the reason why I'm so annoyed at this is because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, none of this adds up, and just doing this at random and all that shit. It's a petty as hell. It's like me coming to someone, it's literally like me coming to someone and telling them that they should just scrap their whole song because two words were the same as mine and shit like that. Like, it's stupid. It's fundamentally stupid and all that stuff, and it's like petty. Like, the only merit that he had was my criminal page, which I already said. I deleted that promptly, and I did what he said because I agree with him. Copying an entire page and all that stuff is, you know, it's lazy and it's bad and it shouldn't be tolerated. I agree with that much to that extent and all that. But it just doesn't make any sense. This dude is either ignoring the fact that Battle Wiki has been doing this for a while. Oh, let's forget about Omniversal Battle Dome and what's been happening for that with the Marvel pages, Doctor Who pages, and so on. Or the fact that Battle Wiki copied my fucking Unicron shit. They'll deny it. Don't worry, they'll deny it. But it happened. If you look at the pages and already presented evidence for it, and before, if you look at the pages, yeah, they're very similar, but according to somebody's data, just changing small things about it is apparently not plagiarism. So you're a hypocrite because you're coming to my mommy page because that's apparently plagiarizing, even though that most of the page doesn't have the same justifications as the one from Battle Wiki. I don't even understand this and all that stuff. And then they're trying to get fandom on me and trying to threaten with me with fandom. Like, that is so much of a dick move that I don't understand. Ignoring the fact that fandom can be fucking stupid and how they treat them shit, and like how they treat stuff like that, and they can be sensitive. Ignoring that's just a dick move in general. That's like basically, can I get a manager please? Like a Karen type shit, bro. And I didn't even want to have issues with somebody's data, but this is just fucking ridiculous. I'm not going to sit here and bend the knee to a wiki that fucking wronged me. And not only wronged me, but I'm not going to bend the knee to something where I didn't do wrong. The only wrong that I did was back then copy a page from Madoka's Magica, and I apologize for that because I was young and I didn't have the same type of dedication as I did now, which is, you won't see me doing that now because I don't agree with that and stuff like that. And the only thing that he can say that I was wrong on was forgetting about to, you know, delete that or stuff like that. That's the only thing he can say. But beyond that, dude just is fucking tripping balls right now. And it really frustrates me because I have so much shit that I'm going through, not only in real life, but also online and stuff. I don't need this extra layer of bullshit on there and all that. And you know what? If he gets fandom, fine. I don't even fucking care, man. This is just ridiculous regardless. And I'm standing my ground for it because if you bend your knee, then if you bend the knee, then they're gonna make you bend another knee until the point where they're basically walking all over you. And I'm not gonna stand for that shit. So you know what? I don't care if somebody's data sees this video or whatever. I'm just calling it how it is. This is bullshit, and I should have to tolerate for this shit. It's ridiculous, man. I would make a video on why Battle Wiki is hypocritical and they plagiarize shit, but I've already did that. Literally, just look at my Battle Wiki is hypocrites video or whatever. I'll link that. But regardless, yeah, I just wanted to make a video on it because this is just ridiculous, bro. I shouldn't have to be going through this shit. So you know what? That's all I'm gonna say. This is a short video, so yeah, pretty much that's it. That's all, folks. Super Neo, peace the fuck out like usual. Sorry if this was less constructive than usual, but it's just ridiculous. I don't understand the whole situation behind this, man. Like, I just don't understand. But yeah, Super Neo, peace the fuck out like usual. I'm gonna make a video, I don't know when. And sorry if this video just comes off as, you know, just comes off as me just being rude and all that shit, but like, I don't understand, man. This dude's being a fucking idiot right now. But moving on, anyways. I said that's all, folks, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm out. Peace.